Yes, top of the evening. This is the Source Experience, man. We at the desk. Um, I gotta get the neon lights and shit, man. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna work on that. That'll be the next move for the makeshift studio. Um, let me get to sharing this real quick. First, I want to see how I'm looking. Let me get to sharing this real quick. All right. We at the desk tonight, man. We at the desk, man. I know. I want to get to some topics. I was running around like crazy, but I'm here now. I got a lot of content that I want to talk on and speak on tonight. I'm going to take my time, because it's the end of the night, right? Normally, this is if I do, right, um, respectfully, if I do decide to read some scriptures, because this is around the time where I like to read my Bible, or the Bible app. I have the Bible app. I like to read the Bible app, unwind. When I say, you know what, it's getting cold out, um, so I'll get like the regular crash dummies, right? But I don't think I'm gonna stay on for no 3 hours tonight. But this is when they be on for 3 hours, midday hustle time, and they supposed to be hustlers and getting money, but they ain't getting no money. That's neither here nor there. Um, but the Tank Davis situation has got a lot of content creators looking rather goofy. Mm. And we definitely got to talk about that, But I've been told you about a lot of these guys, man. A lot of these guys are not who they claim to be, man. It's just unfortunate. It is rather unfortunate. I want to get to, before I even get started, I want to. Didn't I tell y'all that Marley Tucker video was going to drop? Courtesy of. Hold on, let me close my. Damn. Didn't I tell y'all that Marley Tucker video was going to drop, right? I told y'all the Marley Tucker video is going to drop. It's doing rather well on my channel. Marley was out there in Vegas. I think they're back. I'm pretty sure they're back. I know they were flying. They were flying. When you fly back to New York, you're flying um, back to our time zone. So I think they're back now. I know they had an earlier Vegas time flight, but they're flying. I'm pretty sure they're back now. But that video looks very good. Shout out to Willie, young Willie, the videographer. That is the Team Tucker videographer. Jihad is doing it big. Jihad has a videographer, and so does Marley now, right? Well, it's good. It's good to see. We'll get to that. I also want to talk about Little Dirk. I'm at the desk, man. So when we're at the desk, we can pull it up. I want to talk about the how I understand now as a content creator, right? Even though I say I'm a motion maker, but I do put out content. So I understand now why a lot of content creators feel the way they do. Because I was watching some shit today. I always watch. See, I'm unlike a lot of others that act like they don't watch me or ignore me. I watch everybody, right? But when I watch content creators that I deem to have no motion, and they try to step it up, right? And they call themselves stepping it up. Like today, I seen some shit. I laughed my ass off. I seen the comments. I was like, yeah. They was like, we doing it big. And I said, damn, if you classify this as doing it big, no wonder you feel the way you feel about me. Because if you classify this as doing it big, and I am somebody that pops it, I be popping it. Like Bill Haney said, God damn, man. Bill Haney said I be popping it all the time, right? So if I'm somebody that's always popping it, and you see me and the shit that I do, right? And I'm really in the mix with these fighters. I'm doing interviews. I'll call a fighter up on the phone and have him on my live and all this. I was like, no wonder you guys feel the way you do. And not only that, you guys all click up. You chumps. You guys are a bunch of chumps. Me, I could sit on my platform for a whole hour and do my thing, my ones and twos. Well, if I do feel like sharing the stage, I will call on my brother Christopher White, or sometimes even WCS, World Combat Sports. You know, other than that, man, I like, and earlier in my earlier days of blogging and podcasting, I used to always try to share the stage and um, give certain brothers the lane. But as I grew, right, I started to realize. I came to the realization. I knew man, that's what that is right there. See, give me a second. Hold on. Let me mute this. I knew something was up in here, man. I was like, it was off. I see what it is now. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Sorry, man. Let's get back to the regular scheduled programming, man. I am so sorry about that. Um, that's another. I told you. I really I go live at the crib. I'm sorry about this. Right, I go live at the crib, but See, when at least when I go to the library in my professional settings, I don't have to deal with the crib and the aspects of the household. But when you're here, for those that know, I don't know. Some of you guys can sit at your crib and just go live, and you lock in the room and you just in the zone. I can't, unfortunately, right? But damn, what was I saying, man? Tank Davis. Oh, well, I'll get the Tank, man. Hold on, let me pull something up on Tank. I really lost my thought of when I was going to break down, but I'll get to it. The boxing scene. I'm gonna pull up some articles, y'all. Man, Tank Davis has got you know the YouTube, Twitter world in a uproar, right? Michael Benson, right? But you guys are gonna say Michael Benson. These are the guys that know, right here. Here it is. These are the guys that know. I don't go off of the YouTube community like that, man. Respectful, because the YouTube community, right? These guys, this is where they get their information from. Your favorites, these nobodies, man. Respectfully, they get their information from these guys, but they don't quote them as their source. They try to say they have other sources. So the boxing scene, right, is put out an article. Javante Davis shifting off December 14th date and could lead to another David Benavidez doubleheader, right? Now, if we click on this, right, for those of y'all, I want y'all to follow this, right? This is courtesy of the boxing scene. Let me get off the screen so I don't distract y'all, right? Unless y'all want me on the screen. If y'all want me on the screen, I'll stay on the screen. I'll just pop down here. But a lot of times I prefer to be off the screen. But I can stay on the screen too. All right. So when we look at this article, when we examine this article, right? Now, first let me stop and say this, right? For my professional friends, right? I got a stun on them right now, right? When they always tell me about, because a lot of times you see me doing my thing, I'm always on the move. I'm in my car, I'm at work, but I'm giving you the content. So now that I'm at my desk, right, I'm giving you the content. But I want to just make this clear and speak on this. Is this professional? It's two people in here. Let me know if this is professional, man. Look, I'll pose the question. I'm going to write the question. So when I write the question, there might be three in here. But right now, it's only two people in here, right? So when I write the question, there might be three in here. Okay, I'm in here now. You heard me, right? Shout out to Coach Larry Wade. All right, I just posted something. I'm going to pin that. And please, the two people that's in here, feel free to answer that. Feel free to answer that, man. Let me know, man. Sharing is caring and knowing is glowing. So this was Lance Pugmire, man, big Lance from the boxing scene. And he did this at 5:09, right? Let's get a little reading in, man. Let me see if I can still read, right? So Lance Pugmire of the boxing scene published this article at 5:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is presently 9:24. And the article reads, and I quote and read, two individuals connected to the business of Javante Tank Davis. So this could be two people with GTT Promotions or PBC. We don't know. It just says two individuals connected to the business of Javante Davis. Now we know Javante Davis has GTD Promotions, which is his promotional company. He's also under the banner of the Premier Boxing Champions. It did not disclose though. It said Davis, the WBA lightweight title defense against junior lightweight champion Lamont Rose Jr., have confirmed to the boxing scene the plans for a December 14th bout in Houston are being reworked. Mm. Mm. Interesting. One promising solution is to pair Davis Roach with the attractive light heavyweight bout between unbeaten talents David Benavidez and David Morrell, who are seeking a January 25th Prime Video pay-per-view in Las Vegas. That becomes a big event, then, said one of the officials. While the 30-0, 28 KO Davis has pushed for his next title defense to be placed in Houston, a series of situations made the effort wobbly, right? Wobbly, according to one individual. Davis originally sought to fight lightweight unification against IBF champion Vasily Lomachenko or WBC champion Shakur Stevenson, but Lomachenko balked, and Stevenson talk stalled. Let's stop it right there, right? Let's stop it right there. So, the reading so far this article, and combined with earlier things that were being reported about the $3 million, he was unhappy. Now, Lance Progmeyer comes out and says that an official associated with Javante Davis is stating these things. What this sounds like to me, somebody that is in business, does his own business, has his own businesses. And I know a lot of YouTubers don't really understand this. The ones that do, they are programmers and they dumb you guys down. But basically, this sounds like some sort of a consolidation. Now, me personally, I'm going to break this down in these terms because this has happened to me. I'm somebody that had bankruptcies and shit like that. And prior to going into bankruptcy, you try to do consolidation of your debts. So you try to put it all together and pay one type of a bill. It seems like that's what they're trying to do here, right? We're putting David Benavidez and Javante on the card. Now, if you hear a little bit of snoring, that is my hound. I have him in here, I want him to get comfortable around the equipment too. Because the winter time is coming and I will be broadcasting more here. All right. So, I got to get him accommodated is a good word to use, right? Is that a good word? Accommodated with the setup so that when he does see me in here trying to do my thing at the desk downstairs, he will not sabotage the setup or the equipment. Now, Daphne, on the other hand, is upstairs with CEO Nasiah. So I don't have to worry about her. But Brownie Brown is on the ground. Brownie's down here on the down floor with me in the studio. So I want him to get accustomed to the setup so that, sometimes I do forget to wrap everything up. Oh man, you can hear him snoring. He is snoring. He had a great meal today. I gave him his regular Kimball's with some eggs in it, a yolk, and the chicken broth. He ate good. I got him on once a feedings. I try to feed him once. I don't know when I'm at work what my wife and them do if they sneak up things. I do think they sneak up things because he did make a poop in here. He made a poop in here. So they might have fed him a little something. Because normally he doesn't do that. But like my uncle says, a lot of times he does like to mark up the floors and because he's a young alpha male. But when I came home from work, I said, yo, this guy, he used the bathroom in here, man. What the fuck is going on? Nobody knew nothing. Reen was at her program, so she didn't know. And then I quizzed her on it when I picked her up, but no, I didn't know, Dad. Well, somebody let him use the bathroom in here. It wasn't me, because I'm out the door early. But back to the business. So basically, it seems like they are trying to consolidate, right? Consolidate. And if you know anything about the PBC, the almighty PBC, the Al Heyman show, money is scarce over there right now. Money is drying up. Um, is that a fair assessment for those of y'all that's in here? Shout out to my brother Christopher White. I gotta share this with him, let him know I'm on. But it says right here, because Davis will be heavily favored against Roach, Premier Boxing Champion has sought to beef up the card with quality featherweight title rematch between newly elevated WBC champion Brandon Figueroa and Stephen Fulton after Fulton won the bantamweight title fight in 2021. Former middleweight champion Jamal, not Jamel, Jamal, has reportedly been mentioned to be on the card. I knew that this card was bullshit when that guy that we just read about right here, Jamal, aka Frenchie, was him, he jumped out, and remember I did the little video on it, him and Demetrius Andre were holding hands. They were trying to put a fight together, and he said, we got to make our own fights. Al Heyman is sick. I was like, man, Mayday, right? I was like, oh man, it's not looking good. Then you know me, I got what I like to call, because I don't really deal with the PBC like that. But a lot of people now, they respect my handle, and like I said, a lot of those guys over there that did me dirty, they see how I'm moving and grooving now, and my name is ringing bells. So I do have a lot of what I like to call Benedict Arnolds over there. These guys are moles. And they know they did me dirty once upon a time. So they do try to feed me information. And sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't, because like where I'm at now, I like to do content and do things like this, but I'm more so on, like you've seen, promoting my daughter, promoting myself, my brand, my products, my nephews, and it's overall becoming a better agent, marketing agent / manager, man. That's what I'm into, man. And I know that the media side of things is important, and it's important to be professional media. And I think I always held that. A lot of times people wanted to always downgrade my professionalism, and I don't forget that. I take that very personal. As somebody that has brands and businesses and goods and services, I always took that personal. And then when they lied on me, that's why the other day I did that live with Fanon, because I felt, and like I always don't see eye to eye with Fanon, but when I seen how Fanon was venting, and the vent was more so on people lying on him, I was like, I gotta do this reaction more so, but I understand that frustration of having people lie on your name or your character or your brand. Like I said, I don't see eye to eye with Fanon, but he does have a brand. He does have a voice. He does have a audience. Just like Blue Blood, I don't see eye to eye with him either. I don't really like the guy, man, because the guy lied. He told people he didn't know who I was. Then I had to give my boys. I was like, yo, you still got that picture? He had his arm around me. I was like, yo, come on, man. This guy's got to stop this shit, man. I was like, yo, do you have that picture, man? We was at the Barclays Center. Because this guy, he told somebody that he did not know who I was. No. He told somebody that he did not know who I was. Right? And then he had the audacity to, like, make it seem like I'm, that's why I really don't fuck with that guy too much, man. Like he can do whatever he wants to do with his MC Gusto moves and all that, but when you lie, bro, it's like, come on, man. As men, right? As men, we are men at the end of the day. I like to think that, right? Especially if you're of a certain age, right? Now these young guys, right? I let the young guys have their time because they'll figure it out. But when you are over 30, right? When you are over 30 years old, as a man, you better have some type of code or some shit you going off. But when you're young, I can understand. Young guys, they gotta figure it out. 20s and the shit, they gotta figure it out. But these old 30s and upwards 40s, and then when you get to 50 and you're still moving like that, man, pack it up, man. Pack it up, man. But are y'all enjoying the sauce, man? Are y'all enjoying the sauce tonight, man? But that's what it's looking like, man. They're trying to consolidate, man. They're trying to consolidate, man. And they got a lot of cleaning up to do. Because remember, no, man, no. Remember when they stood on the premise that this guy, no, here, you use this. Nah. All right, so you're not getting nothing. When they stood on the premise that Javante Davis was going to make $40 million a fight. That's what it was, right? I'm a numbers guy, man. Let's talk about that. Remember, they said he had a deal in place for $240 million for like 5 or 6 fights. But when you broke it down, it was like $40 million a fight, right? That's like, come on, man. Javante ain't making that, man. That shit sounded good, right? Yo, that shit sounded hella good. I think he was even on Cigar Talk and said that shit. Like, I don't want to put that on Najee. Shout out to Najee. I seen Najee in passing at a couple of top rank events. He does this thing. Najee got an interview with 50 Cent, man. Now he's into the boxing game. Me personally, if I get a 50 Cent interview, I'm not, and look, I like the boxers, man. I fuck with them. I like to fight myself. But I'm not going. If listen, if I had a 50 Cent interview, you think I'm gonna be running around trying to get with the boxers? Hell no. To me, that's backwards, man. That is back, especially how my man Curtis is moving right now. Boo Boo, shout out to Boo Boo, man. He could fight too, man. 50 got a knuckle game, man. 50 definitely has a knuckle game, right? But yes, hit that like button coming on up in here, man. Somebody else just came up in here. I see the numbers going up, man. And let me know, does this look professional enough for you? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained, man? Is the look professional look? And I'm in my crib. I'm at my desk. This is my makeshift studio that I have set up here. I'm gonna get I don't got the neon lights and shit yet. I'm gonna do that, man. I'll get the neon lights and all that. I noticed you guys like shit like that, right? I'll get that in a second. But Tank Davis was supposedly had the biggest deal, bigger than Floyd and bigger than all these guys. But now he didn't want to fight for a $3 million guarantee. And now it's looking like they're moving his card. They're consolidating it. So we're just going to keep our eyes on that, right? Let's keep our eyes on that. But let's move on to another article that I seen over here. Shout out to WCS. I'm not going to retouch on this. I seen WCS touched on this. And to me, Devin Haney, no, you put it up yourself, man. No. I want to touch on this article. I don't know if WCS touched on this article, right? But I want to touch on this article. Raymond Maratala, right? And Keyshawn Davis. Now, Keyshawn Davis just recently did like a photo shoot and at the Top Rank gym. Keyshawn, listen, I'm gonna say this, man. Keyshawn is getting very Hollywood. Him and his team. Yes, I said it. I heard. I know. Listen, my ears is to the ground, man. You guys are trying to kick people out of the gym, right? This is the problem, right? Because this is the problem. Because remember when Devin Haney did that to you guys. Remember, Devin Haney did that, and it was a problem. Guns were drawn and all type of shit, right? Now you guys are doing this. Yeah, you didn't think I knew about it. I heard. I heard. You guys wanted the gym to yourself, and now other fighters have things going on in fight days too. That's Hollywood shit, man. But it is what it is, man. This is the industry. Um, but I want to touch on this article right here. Raymond Montoya. Now, a lot of guys were heavy on this guy. He recently fought Tevin Farmer and got the decision, but he did not look good. He did not look good. He did not look like how it's matchmaking, man. He was stopping and rolling, steamrolling everything because he's a big 135 pounder. Shout out to my guy, Christopher White, good brother in the building. Chris, you want to come on? Chris, if you want to come on, you can come on, man. I'm just kicking it at the crib, man. If you want to come on, man, I offered you to come on earlier. If you would like to come on, you're more than welcome, Chris. I'll throw the link out there for you. Because you haven't been on in a while, and I feel like somebody like yourself that constantly donates to my channel, that's the least I could do, is lend the mic to you. You constantly. So here, Chris, let me drop you the link right now, brother. And hop on. Hop on. Let me drop you the link. Because I know what me and you was talking behind the scenes. See, one thing I like about Chris, right? Chris is solid, official. He sees what's going on. He hit me up behind the scenes and say, yo, man, you said this about Tank Davis and that before everybody. Yeah, because I knew, Chris. I knew about this shit, man. Who they think they talking to, man? I run a successful business, man. They don't want to recognize it, but I run a successful business. Here is the link, Chris. Click it whenever you're ready, Chris, and you can come on. We are here. We are at the desk, just chilling on this Friday night. The news by Shanewz. This is the Source Experience. You do have options. And while I wait for Chris to come on, you guys, I'm gonna mute it. I don't want the music to be playing. But did you see my nephew? Right, he's Shanewz boxing, right? $1 Million Molly. My nephew, right? Did you see? Right? Did you see my nephew? Right, 15 years old out there. He beating up grown men, 22-year-old undefeated fighters, professionals, right? At the Top Ring Gym, Shanewz boxing, right? Did you see him? Did you see him? Look, I don't. A lot of you guys on here talking about has-beens and never words, right? Did you see my nephew? Yeah, did you see my nephew? Oh, you didn't see him, right? All right, so let me do. You guys actually did see him. It has over 1,000 views right now. So you motherfuckers seen it. You just don't want to speak on it because I told y'all what was coming, and now it is here. Well, we can speak on it. We can speak on. I'm just gonna mute it because shout out to Willie, my boy Willie. Willie's a young boy. Willie likes to put the music and shit on shit, man. Willie does the music. See, when you put the music on the things, you get copyright. And that's why I don't know about some of you guys. Some of you guys be playing all this damn music on your videos and shit. I'm like, bro, that shit is not the vibes, man. You can't do that. But here it is right here. So what we're gonna do is play this. I'm gonna mute it. Yes, it's already muted. There he is. Look at him. That is No Limit Marley, aka $1 Million Marley. Look at him. Looking good at the Top Rank facility, putting in that work. This was the Vegas Adventures. As seen right here. Look at him, man. That was an undefeated pro right there. There goes my brother working the midst with him, right? Oh, another one. Look at Marley getting off on him. There's levels to this, man. There you go. Look at Marley, man. Look at Marley. Swimming don't get wet. You know the vibes, baby. You know the vibes, baby. You know the vibes. Now, watch the material off. Hopefully, I said that. Kid, there it goes right there. Look, come on, man. Sauce. God damn it. Yes, that is my nephew. I am super proud of him. There goes my other nephew, Big Jihad. That's Big Jihad right now, man. I told Jihad, man. You know how I'm rolling, Jihad. Jihad, you know how I'm rolling, man. You know how I'm rolling, John. I'll back out on you now, brother. You're big, right? I can't knuckle up with you, right? You're a middleweight, man. You're a big guy. But I got something for you, man. I got something for you, man. Try me, goddammit. But November 2nd is his time. Slide up and vibe. Shout out to Ant Conquest in the building. That was Jihad and Marley are back. They just closed out another epic fight week. Yo, next week I will be in Verona, New York. Right, Ring? We'll be in Verona.
You will.
Oh, you're not coming, Ring?
I can't come. I have to go. I'm dressing up. And
all right, you don't want to come, Ring? Are you sure? I'll pull you out of school.
Look, right there.
Ring. I'll pull you out of school. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Ring. Don't worry about it. I'll pull you out of school, Ring, if you want to come.
I'll pull me out of school at 11.
No. We got to be on the road before 11, Ring.
So what time?
I'll pull you out of school, Ring.
What?
You won't go to school that day.
I have to dress up. This is the only day. Well, actually, I can dress up on Halloween. So
yeah, Halloween could be over, Ring.
I can skip school, Dada.
Yeah, you can skip school. You can come.
Because on Halloween night,
let me get my boy in here, Christopher White.
Christopher, say hi. Tell him I say hi.
Yes, he can hear you. Hold on. He can hear you. Let's get Christopher White up in here.
I call him Chris.
Yes, Chris. CW. Hey, CW.
What's up? What's up, the sauce? What happened?
Chris, can you hear me? Shout out to CW in the building.
What up, Chris?
What's up, the sauce? And what's up, Coach Ring? You got some
Coach Ring?
You got some fast hands, man. Like your daddy.
He said you got some fast hands like me. My hands might be faster than mine, man. I'm slow now, man. You know, I'm 45 years old, man. I don't got it like that. But I got it if a motherfucker want to run up on me now. You run up on me, I might get off on you. I'm just saying, I might get off on you. But I'm moving peace now, man.
It's in the blood. So
yes, you know how we roll, man. Yaga, Zaga, yes, man. But did you see my nephew Marley, man? Marley's looking good right now, man. Marley is looking good. That is the $1 Million Man.
No.
That is the $1 Million Man. You know, Marley got me looking like $1 million agent right now. You know, $1 million agent, man. So like, I'm being humble right now, man. I'm being humble. You know, but talk about it, Chris. What you want to talk about? You have the floor. It's open to you. You know, do what you want to do tonight, man. Talk to me, man. What's going on?
my whole thing is, it's gonna be half of the conversation I want to talk to you about was the tank thing to me, because it was a late night when I was in your chat, man, and it was a surprise. And you pulled up, you got the receipt, you pulled up the Canelo contract, but you couldn't find Tanks. And now everybody want to talk about it now, but nobody wants to come over. Nobody wants to give my boy no credit, man. He said it wasn't real.
Hey, man, when you're dealing with janky promotions, man, and these guys that never seen a contract, let alone a term, right? The motherfuckers don't know what a term is, man. You know, they don't know what a term is, let alone a contract. They always want to talk about contracts and shit, man. You know, what do I know, Chris? What do we know, man?
What do we know?
What do we know, man, right?
And I was kind of shocked too, Sauce. I was shocked because they say, Stevenson said he makes up to, 300 million, right? 3 million, right?
Yeah.
Don't tell me the face of boxing or one of the face of boxing makes the same money.
Yo, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. you know, when I used to point these things out back in the day, I was blackballed and blacklisted. When I used to bring this shit
Oh,
up, I used to be like, "Yo, man, what the fuck is going on?" That's why I came with that the saying. But what do I know? Because I used to say that back then, like, "Yeah, fuck, wait, no, wait, that's wrong. That is wrong. That's not right." These guys in the '80s, man, they was waking way more than that. Yeah, you mean to tell me that's what you're getting? No, that's not right. Hey, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. No, you don't know shit. That's why they're robbing you. That's why you're getting robbed, motherfucker. Shit, you don't know shit. Shout out to Al Heyman, though. Al was getting you motherfuckers without the
hell yeah.
Vaseline. Without the Vaseline. No Diddy. I guess he had that baby oil. Diddy must have got it from Al.
How you know?
But go ahead, Chris. Go ahead. Don't get me started, Chris. Don't get me started.
Man,
Yeah,
I wanted
these
to
guys,
ask you.
these guys never seen no contracts, no terms, no nothing, man. Right?
That's
None of
what
that
that's what
shit.
it was like. It was shocking me so much because if they had to bring up Stevenson and they talk about Tank, I don't understand that. Like I see Tank had options in 135. He could have fought two guys in 135. He had options, but that's another story. You know what I mean, Sauce.
Yeah.
But it's getting kind of goofy now, man. I'm tired of talking about that same thing. It's over with. So what I wanted to talk to you about was I think I sent it to you. It was a secret in his name was Abel Manizini or some his name. I think that was his name. He was 41-0. Was most of his fights in Mexico, just like
He, he fought
Alvarez.
outside. He fought outside the country. Yeah, that's correct.
Oh,
That is
okay.
correct.
Because I was
Yeah.
it was kind of weird. Like I said, 41-0. I never heard of this guy.
Yeah, he fought.
Like,
He was fighting in his backyard. He was one of those type of guys, man. He wasn't. He was fighting at the La Cramba. You know what I'm saying? Like spots like that, little restaurants and shit. He was getting his wins in. He was getting his wins in. He was never really on the big stage. We like to call the bright lights. He didn't get a taste of the bright lights.
yep. And PBC, you like you said they was weak. You said that too.
I
But
told you. He
you
weak
know they
right
but they
now, man. It's coming out now, right? It's coming
yeah.
out. Yeah, I told you, man. Shout out to Marlo Stanfield, man. Nigga said, yo, man, Avon Barksdale weak right now, man. PBC weak right now, man. And they ain't working with the ammunition I'm working with, man. They weak right now, man. They weak, man. Told you them niggas was weak, man. What's up, man? Them niggas is weak, man. Them niggas is weak. Yeah, I said it. Do something, man. Do something, man. Put on a show, nigga. Look. December 4th, we gotta put Tank back. Yeah, you niggas is weak, man. Niggas is weak, man. Put on a show, man. Put up, man. But go ahead, Chris. Don't get me
Man.
started. Don't get me started. Because they're gonna report the lie.
I'm
They're
just
gonna
saying
report
it's
the lie.
coming. It's coming to fruition, Sauce man. I'd give you your flowers, man. You be on that ball, man. You be know what you be talking about, man.
Yeah, listen, man.
Cause
I talk to certain people, man, and unlike other people that talk to people that know shit, when people that I know shit and they tell me shit, I listen. You have two ears for a reason. I listen. I'm not like these YouTube crash dummies, these internet crash dummies that's never outside, and somebody that's outside in the loop tell them something. They were, oh, I don't think so. This the nigga. Where have you been, man? That nigga, you sitting on the phone, you old Wendy Williams ass nigga. And where do you be at when you're getting insider information? You're sitting on
oh
the internet not getting no information. I get first hand information from real players. A lot of some of these players are PBC guys that knew me from Jackal Fitness days, and they know that they tried to defame my character. So now they feel fucked up, and they just give me the information. The moles, remember the moles? Remember? Do you remember the Mole Chronicles when I exposed Earl Spence?
yep.
Remember, because I had the mole. I had a personal mole in Earl Spencer's camp. They was just telling me everything. A lot of these guys roll with rats, and I wasn't even giving them no cheese. They just had to tell me, yo, shot. They was like, shot. They was hitting me like, yo, remember when Bobby Brown and Ja Rule had the cause I know you're getting more dealing with him. Yeah, that's how they was hitting my line. They was like, yo, Ja, yo, shot. And it was just telling me. I was like, yo, why you telling me all this about EJ? I don't want to know this stuff. He was like, no, you was right. They was like, that you was right, man. They was like, that you was right, man, about EJ. I said, I don't care, man. Get him some help. Don't tell me, get him some help. Right? But unfortunately, he didn't get the help and he got his ass whooped, man. But it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
But go ahead, Chris. You got it. You got it.
So you was telling me earlier, right, on that live that your nephews was down here, both of them, right?
Yes,
and I was thinking about going to Top Rank, and they was at Top Rank, right?
Yeah, they was at the Top Rank gym.
Yeah, man, but brother had to go get his hair cut, man. I can't be going looking all raggedy, man. But I could have went last week with it.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
dang.
but the thing with the Top Rank gym, and right before you just got on, I was telling you, Top Rank is like Fort Knox. It's basically invite only, and Keyshawn Davis and Bomac and all them was in there, and they was really trying to shut the gym down. They didn't want nobody in there, only them and shit. But if you go with a team, right, they're usually cool. They're usually cool because it'd be a lot of fighters in there, and you see from the footage right here. I'm gonna bring this footage back, and we could watch it together. You see, Marley was in there sparring. There was a lot of guys in there. There'd be a lot of guys in there all the time, right? But Marley, if you look at this footage, this is a couple of these clips. And shout out to Willie the videographer, the Team Tucker videographer. These clips are at the Top Rank gym, right there. That's the Top Rank gym. You see, there's a lot of people in there. This is all at the Top Rank gym. Now this is at Knuckleheads right here. Right, Marley, we make the rounds when we have to see Knucklehead gym. That's Top Rank right there. Look, see, there's a lot of people in there. So you could have came, right? That's Knuckleheads again right here. That's Mount Charleston, right? That's Top Rank gym right here. That's the Vegas Strip. Look at Marley, man. When I look at these videos and I see Marley out there on the Vegas Strip, I remember when this Top Rank gym right here again. I just remember when me and Marley was out there when he was 10 years old, and I was riding. We had the big body Benz, and I was like, look at the wheels. I had Marley out on the late night. Marley was rolling on the late night, and then we was going back to our, we had the MGM. We was moving a little bit. We was at the MGM Grand on the top floors and shit. You know what I'm saying? When Marley was falling asleep, Big Sauce was hitting the boulevard, man. You know what I'm saying? Big Sauce was out there, man. Big Sauce was, dibbling and dabbling, right? The women's was out there, Big Sauce, man. But that's neither here nor there. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Go ahead, Chris.
It's funny, you say you have to have an invite and everything. And I was just asking you, I'm gonna ask you because, I used to work at the Runway Cafe across the street from the MGM. It's a airport, the airport where the Floyd and the Magic Johnson and the Jordans, sometimes you could hit and miss. You could meet people that you'll never know, right? Like Jalen or Floyd. I ran into his mother, his real mother.
Yeah.
And I cooked her a tuna sandwich, and she gave me like a $2 tip. I said, if she gave me the invite to go in, you think she'll let me get in there, Sauce?
Of course, man. Of course. Yeah, you would have been up, man. That's how you get in, man. That's how my man, right? Speaking on that, right? One of my boys, he got in with Teofimo Lopez. Right, this is a media guy that I used to do media work with. He's officially with Teofimo Lopez, and you know how he got in? Through Teofimo's mother. Teofimo's mother took a liking to him. Right, this is the guy that used to cover events with me. We used to carpool. right? We used to carpool. His family owns a restaurant. Spanish guy, cool dude. He
Nephew?
he was always trying to get down with Earl Spence, and I was always telling him, I was like, nah, they. I was always telling him because he was like, yo, he was thinking that was gonna be my ends, and I was like, nah, they not real. I was like, he said, nah, man, watch, they gonna. I was like, nah, bro, don't trust me, they not real, and I was like, you gonna be all right. And sure enough, you know how he got on with Tiafimo, and the rest is history. The rest is history. My man Gus, his name is Gus. When you see Tiafimo Lopez, he's always with him right now.
Okay.
Yeah, Gus. His name is Gus. Cool dude, man. But he met Tiafimo Lopez's mother, and she took a liking to him, and the rest is history. I remember when I seen him. I seen him like 3 years ago. We was all at the hotel together, and he was like, "Yo, man, you called it, man." He was like, "Yo, you called it, man. It worked out." I said, "Yeah, I told you, bro." I was like, "You a good dude, bro. Good-hearted people. God always has it for you, bro. God
Yep.
always has it for you, man. It's gonna happen. It just happens on His time." I was like,
Absolutely.
bro, because he knew that, yo, that's what that dude always wanted. He wanted to be a part of a fight team and work with a fighter. I was like, yeah, you gonna get it. I was like, yeah, you gonna get it, man, because that is, you know how I'll be saying, Chris, that is his purpose. That is his mission. And I was like,
So,
one thing about dude was always honorable. Cause I remember like he was one of them dudes when we was doing the media shit. And he knew I was that guy on the media shit. And he was always saying like, yo, why they not giving you the credentials? Yo, everybody fucks with you. Because we used to go cover these weigh-ins and these events, and he would see how I would take over the room. He would see how when we go to the gyms, the Gleasons and everything, how I knew everybody, right? How all the fighters would come fuck with me. And he's like, yo, why they not giving you a credential? Like, damn, everybody knows you, everybody fucks with you. I said, yeah, this shit is politics. And unfortunately, I'm not a dick suck. You know, I'm not a get it in the booty nigga, man. Respectfully, no Diddy, right? No Diddy, man. You're not gonna get in the booty, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas they get it in the booty. Some of these niggas they don't even get it in the booty. They just get it in the I'm gonna keep it clean. Go ahead, Chris. You're not gonna get me in trouble tonight, man. Go ahead. You got it.
uh, uh, and oh yeah, I did want to talk to you about Sakura as well. I
Yeah,
want to give you
shout
your
out to
flowers
Sugar.
again. He doubled down of the live that we had about his nephew. His nephew. Yeah, I think it was his not his nephew, his cousin.
His little cousin,
He's
yeah, yeah.
fighting under the car, under the the boots card, I think.
Yeah, the
And
boot
he said
November
he's
9th.
nice.
November 9th. Yeah, he's making his pro debut. Yeah.
And you say he was
Yeah.
really nice, and I was like, damn. I said I heard that from somewhere, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that was sauce. Sauce brought that junk up for me, and then
Yeah.
I want to salute to him as well. I don't know how he's hitting the bag with just one hand, and I have to give him his love, because a lot of fighters, man. I think it's just in them. That's all. I don't want to say that's all they know, but it's like I'm like, damn, you supposed to be out all the way till December, but you already hitting the bag before December. Sauce. I was amazed with that, man. That he's
You know,
back in the
fight.
gym already. Huh?
Fighters do that. They won't work that hand. I can't think of what hand it is, but they'll work the
It's the right.
opposite hand. Because when Jihad had his little hand situation, that's what he would do. He was working that hand that was good.
And
The other
salute to
hand,
him too.
and the other hand, he wasn't using. That's what they normally do that. But yeah, shout out to Shakur and his little cousin and his grandfather, Willie, man,
That's
Willie
some,
Moses, man. That family is deep, man. Real
that's
family
some.
too. And shout out to
They
his
tough,
moms,
man.
man, Mimi. Yeah, shout out to Mimi and them. They always stand up too, man. Good peoples, man.
They tough.
Remember, yo, listen, but hey, what do I know, right? When I covered the fight, right? Matter of fact, look, we at the desk, right? We're talking about receipts, right? Let's go over here.
Yeah.
Let's go show some receipts, Chris, right? we're at the desk. These guys always want to downplay my emotion and my
Yeah.
views, right? So since we're at the desk, why don't we pull up? Why don't we pull something up real quick? Right? We're at the desk, right? We could pull up receipts. We could pull up receipts, right? We're at the desk. I'm gonna pull up a receipt.
Definitely have them. Shoot.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I want to pull one up though, man. Everybody always like tries to downplay my emotion, but I don't. When I watch what goes on the internet, I don't even think they're just trying to downplay my emotion. A lot of guys are just content fans jealous because they don't have no emotion, right? They have
Yeah.
absolutely no emotion, nothing going on, right? But if we go over here, right, let's close out of this one, right? Let's close out of this one real quick. Um, and we're gonna go over here. Shout out to the five that's in here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. How was the look too? Was it look professional for y'all? You know, a lot of y'all was always talking about my look and my setup. How's it look now? Is the presentation official for y'all? But if we go over here, right, let's click on this. Shout out to Mimi Stevenson. This is Shakur Stevenson's mom's, right? Oh wow, look, as soon as we pull it up, right? As soon as you pop on her page, right? You see this frame right here, this third, can y'all see that, Chris? Do you see that? Is it showing yet? Yeah, there it goes. Look, when we look at her pictures, that's young Mimi right there and baby Shakur. Shout out to Shakur. I can't forget New Jersey. I can't forget New Jersey, right? That's baby Shakur right there. Look at him, look, young demon. That's his mother right there, right? But look at this picture right here, right? Do you know who took this frame? Whose frame this is right here? Do you know whose frame this is? Let's click on the frame. Let's click. Oh, wait, is that the source? Oh my God. Is that the source? Hold up. Wait. These motherfuckers always talking about views and shit. God damn. Wait, is that the source? Is that the source frame? I think
Close
so.
up.
I think so. By God, I think so. Right? For these motherfuckers that's always talking about views, right? What about that view right there? What about that view right there? But shout out to Mimi, man, and the whole
She
Stevenson
reposted.
family, man. Yes. And the whole Stevenson family, man. You know, real recognize real. You know,
Absolutely.
but go ahead, Chris. You have the floor, man. And shout out to Shakur. That was his last fight right there with Top Rank, man. He's currently now with Matchroom, doing big things, making M's. See, when you roll with the fighters that make M's, you're gonna make M's, man. You know, like I said, my nephews, they on the way. $1 Million Marley and Jihad, they on the way, man. They are on the way. But you got the floor, Chris. Go ahead.
I do have a question about that though. I would have asked them if I saw them. Is that do they play any other sports? Um, the Sauce. Do they play any other sports? Your nephews.
They try to play basketball. They try. They try. They're fighters, man. But you can't tell Baldy that he can't play ball a little bit and Jihad. But they try, man. They fighters, man. They play a little soccer and shit. But Marley thinks he can hoop a little bit. I don't know, man. I see Marley shooting the shit over the backboard and shit, man. I don't say nothing because he can fight. You know what I'm saying? When a nigga can fight, you don't really try to clown him and shit. You laugh when he turns around. It's like, damn, that motherfucker shot that shit over the backboard. But you ain't gonna laugh in his face because you might get punched in the face. You know what I'm saying? They can fight. You know how that go, man. But yeah, they think they can play a little bit of basketball and shit, man. They fighters, man. They specialize. They specialize in whooping ass, man. You know what I'm saying? They specialize in whooping ass, man. Oh man. Well, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
I know you go to fights and everything, and you be seeing the athletes and the boxers, and that's why I because I know you get along with everybody. So It's like, they be talking to you like, man, I can hoop. Like I know Terrence Crawford,
Nah,
he the
Terrence
main
Crawford
one.
is nice. Yo, Shakur can play a little bit of hoops too, man. Like some of them, some boxers are nice. Like Roy Jones. Roy Jones is nice at ball. I'm trying to think of
Yep.
another fighter that I personally know that was nice at basketball. I like yo, I'm telling you, and this is no shot at none of the fighters, right? A lot of the
Okay.
fighters, right? And they're gonna get mad at me for disclosing this, but a lot of these
Oh,
fighters, right? Especially the elite good ones, right? That's all they really know is fighting, man. A lot of them wasn't really even getting no pussy. That's why when you see when some of them they get a little taste of that pootie and they lose their mind because they've been fighting for so long. They just been beating motherfuckers up and cock strong. They get a little, they they nuts get a little wet. They be like, woo, woo, woo. These niggas lose their mind. They be losing their mind, man. You know, they be losing their mind, man. But hey, what do I know, man? What do I know?
oh,
Go
you
ahead,
funny,
Chris. Go
son.
ahead. You starting trouble tonight, man.
Oh man,
You starting trouble tonight, man.
I love my wonders, man. That's how we get down, man. And then we have the sauce experience,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Ain't nowhere better, man. Shoot.
We just kicking it. We just kicking it, man. Hopefully nobody's getting offended, man. These a lot of these guys that sit on the internet and they talk this boxer, they be getting offended, man.
Yep, they do. I see you putting out that hat, man. I'm about to post it in a couple weeks, man. I haven't talked to some of my folks, but I am gonna hit back at you with that because
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I got the
I like
colors.
the purple. I like the purple, the yellow.
Yeah.
I call it different, but it's your brand, so I call it.
Yeah, yeah,
You
no,
call
no,
it.
yo, listen, it's the Lakers, purple and yellow
Yep.
Lakers, but the Pittsburgh Steelers too. 'Cause I don't want the Steeler fans to feel excluded. The yellow, black and yellow for the Steelers. Because I got family in Pittsburgh, and my uncle and them are big time Steeler fans and shit. So that's why I threw that black and yellow. But definitely the Lakers colors. Those are the Lakers colors. So, yo, you're gonna see me kill it next week, man.
Oh
Next
yeah.
week, I will be at the Boxing Hall of Fame. I'm gonna make it my business to go to the Hall of Fame next week, because we
Yeah,
will be
great.
up there. And
Congratulations, man. You gonna get in,
yeah,
legend. I know you're gonna get in there, legend. We
yeah,
know.
yeah. I'm gonna definitely make it my business because it ain't gonna. Well, it's gonna be cold up there, but it won't be cold like how it was last time we was up. Last time we was up there, it was like -3. It was, man. I was not leaving the hotel, man. I might I might have left the hotel to go get KFC and some food, and that was about it. I was in the hotel the whole time. I was like, no, it was. Yeah, you go outside. It's just a different type of cold up in those mountains, man. But this time it's November. It'll be cold, but it won't be cold to the point where you be like, man, I'm not going outside, man. So I'm gonna make it my business because I think like not for nothing the Boxing Hall of Fame is about 8 minutes away, I think, or 10 or
Mm.
15 minutes. It's not far from Turner Stone's Casino. Like I could have won last time, but I was just, man, it was just too cold, man. I was like, nah, it's just fucking cold up here, man. I was like, this shit, how do motherfuckers live up here, right? You know what I'm saying? I was like, word, yo, listen, Chris, when the sun was out, right? It
Yeah.
might have been hitting like 12 degrees, bro. It was hitting like, yo, and in the wintertime, because we fought in January up there. So in the wintertime, the sun is done at 5 o'clock. Yo, from 5 on, it was 6 degrees. By the time it was like 8 o'clock, it was like -3. It was, man, it was just different up there, bro. It was different. I was like, nah, man. Beautiful though. In the summertime, it's beautiful. It's nice. But wintertime, no, it's not. It's not the vibes, man. It's not the vibes, man.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Chris. Go ahead. You got it, man. We rocking and rolling tonight, man. We here. We kicking it. Any other thing you want to talk about? Let me know, man.
Okay. But yeah, man, I was. Damn, what else? I think that's all it for me though. I think that was it.
All
because I
right,
thought
but
I had something.
let me ask you something, right? Let me ask you something. Now we got what's the name coming up? Regis and Jack Catterall tomorrow. How do you see that fight playing out, man? You know, these are two guys that both lost to Josh Taylor, right?
But I think
The former undisputed champion at 140. How do you see that playing out tomorrow night, man?
because you said one of them got robbed, right? By
Yeah, well,
Taylor, right?
they said Catterall got robbed.
Yeah. And then Prograde, with the Terrence, I mean not Terrence Crawford, the Haney, he bloomed up to 25 pounds. So, I don't know if that's still in Prograde's head. I hope not. But
Yeah.
um how I see it, I really don't care about the fight. But if I pick a fighter, I'm gonna pick Catterall. I think he looked better against Taylor. So
Mm. Yeah, that's the
I
common
don't.
opponent. That's the common.
I
We
just
don't.
don't.
I'm on the fence, man. I'm on the fence because I know Regis is a dog, and you know me, I got a little bias because his strength and conditioning coach. Shout out to Fitness by Tula. That's my guy. You know, so I'm a little biased. You know, I'm a little appreciate that trooper, right? I'm a little biased. I'm rooting for Regis for, like I said, for biased reasons, but I can admit that. But I think it's going to be a good scrap. I think it's going to be a good scrap. Um, we just got to see what Regis got left, because, like I said, he's not no spring chicken, right? He's not a spring chicken. He's been in some fights, right? And a lot
Yep.
of times when you've been in a lot of fights, you know the saying, Chris. Father time is what? Undefeated.
Mhm. Undefeated. Yep.
Undefeated. So we'll see tomorrow, man. We'll see tomorrow. But let me ask you another question now. Let me ask you another
Mhm.
question. You know,
Yeah.
now it's my time to interview you. Don't mind. You know, I just want to interview you, work on my interview skills, right? Now we've been on the YouTube scene. We're seeing a lot of these guys, these crash dummies, no particular names, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Right.
Fanon went off this week. I did the reaction live to it, right? Fanon basically was saying that he was a lot of these content creators' daddy. He was paying them, right? Now,
Yep.
I spoke about this. A lot of this is coming to the light now. And I was saying how a lot of these guys aren't really popping. And Gumbo was laughing at me today when I was speaking on it. And I was like, yo, I'm just being honest, man. These guys, you can tell these guys don't be outside, man. Because when you're really outside and you're really like, shout out to Kendrick Lamar, I'm like that. When you're really like that, you just carry it different. And a lot of these guys that now are being exposed were never like that. What is your reaction to that, Chris? You know, some of these more popular, quote unquote, YouTubers is being exposed that they're really not like that. What is your assessment on that? And what Fanon said this week about they stole his idea and, the community shit.
I look at it like, is you'll do anything to come up. You be fake, you'll flip
Mm,
flop,
yeah,
you'll sell out. You'll sell your soul. And
yes.
being honest, I just ain't. I'm not with it. You know what I mean? And even with Fanon, I don't agree with nothing he be saying, but I did
Yeah,
agree with that. But I don't
yeah.
really agree with a lot of stuff. I don't listen to him because he be on his shit. He be lying a lot. So sorry for my mouth.
That's
But
Professor
but
X, man.
he didn't lie. He didn't lie about that. I believed him on that one. But like I said, it's fakers, cloud chasers, uh, the whole nine, man, is on this YouTube. You have to be careful who you listen to. I mean, I listen to some guys just to put it back in their face if they talking wrong. You know what I mean? Because they need to learn a lesson. And I'll be coming soon. Don't
That's a
worry,
fact.
be coming soon to see what they all about because they need.
That's a fact. I can dig it. Shout out to Blue Hustle man in the building. Salute, good brother. Um,
Yeah.
I listen to
Bad for him.
everybody, man. I listen to everybody because some dudes are like, yo, to be honest, I'm not gonna say no names because guys get offended, right? They get offended, right? when you clown them or say something about their content, they take it personal. But I listen to everybody because some dudes, right? They just comedy relief on here, man. Some guys are just comedy relief. Like some guys that get an interview or talk to fighters, and the groupie will come at them. You see it, and it'd be funny to me. It just be funny to me. Like, yo, listen, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say no names, but me and you talk behind the scenes. Remember, you was telling me about a dude. You was like, yo, he even turned his camera on.
Yeah.
Yo, I watch all that and I laugh at that shit, right? So when you told me that, I laughed. I said, damn, you caught that too, right? I was on my Sean Porter, right? You see that, right? I remember Sean Porter said that to me at the Barclays Center. I was like, yo, Sean, did you catch that? He's like, hey, you seen that too, right? You seen that? I was like, yo, man. So when you said that to me that time about that one particular thing, I was like, yo, that's why I watch everybody, bro. I laugh, man. This shit is comedy, man. YouTube is comedy, bro. A lot of these content creators, like the other guy that has me laughing, that comes on and they like, oh, he got the hoodie on. Look, he's about to pull a job. Look, he throws the hoodie on like this. This should be comedy. It's like, yo, bro, you are in your crib. Who are you about to
Right.
run down on? You about to go put in some work?
He watched too much. He watched too much Star Wars, man. That's why, man. I didn't
You know
think
what
he
I'm
a Sith
saying?
Lord. You think he a Sith Lord, Sauce?
Yeah, man. This should be it's comedy though, man. It's
What
comedy.
be tripping me out though? What be tripping me out though? I go to a couple chats, and when I start, is the host be talking about, it's fun and games, and it's cool. And then when you start, I don't want to call it trolling because it's not trolling. That's what the host said. But when you start talking about boxing and they can't take it, that's when they get real greasy with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all the
So
time, man. All the
and they
time.
they time me out. They time me. Somebody time me out. I don't want to say his name because I just want. Well, if I ever get a channel, I'm roasting them. I'm roasting them. So you guys will know who he really is, man. I haven't
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah. These guys do that to me all the time. They block my comments. They ignore my comments. But it's like to me, I laugh, man. I laugh.
Oh, he
That's why a lot of times I don't even comment no more. If it's not
no,
like WCS or
right,
like I fucks with WCS because that's my guy. I know him. I personally been in the field with him, right?
yeah,
I know WCS for many years now as media, and like WCS put me on to different things and plays and cameras and shit, so I know him, right? A lot of these other guys I know them too, but a lot of these content guys, like I don't know them. I never seen them at a fight, right? If I did, they were hiding. I'm being honest. They were hiding, right? Or
right.
they might have been in the stands, right? Because listen, I'm gonna keep it tall, right? Because I go to a lot
Okay.
of fights and I move around, right? A lot of these guys, they be fans, secret fans of yours, bro. I swear. When I drop my personal documentary, I have a lot of footage. I'm gonna show the shit. I know. Listen, listen. I've been to so many fights, right? I used to be on the floor at the Barclays Center, right? And I used to have dudes be screaming, right? That's why a lot of the PBC guys, they didn't really like me because one thing I noticed about social media is all these guys want to be celebrities. A lot of these guys, they want to be famous or they want you to think they're famous. And when they think that you are famous, right? And this is the God's honest truth. I remember being at PBC fights, right? And I never paid for for floor seats because I know people, I know all the ushers and all that. But I would buy a whole section. And when it's time, if I want to go to the floor, and you can ask WCS about this. Me and my guys, I was gonna go to the floor because I know all the ushers, I know people, I know real people, and they respect me. So I'll move around. I used to be up on the floors, moving around, and my peoples be in the stands, right? And this is the God's honest truth. Yo, they would be screaming my name. Yo, Shaw! Yo, they be in the stand screaming, right? And dudes that are quote unquote famous, right, will lose their mind. Like, yo, why are they screaming his name? Yeah, they used to be looking like, yo, why are they screaming for you? Why are they screaming? Like, yeah, why are they screaming your name? That was the PBC guys. These guys are weirdos, bro. It's like, yo, you the influencer though, man. Like, don't get weird now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is weirdos, man. But all that, when I drop the books of source, I'm dropping all of that, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm dropping all of that, man, because I have all the receipts. I have all those receipts, man. Especially when we was at the when I got Wilder. Listen, when Wilder knocked out motherfucking Luis Ortiz, right? I was right there on the floor. Wilder came through and dabbed me. I got the video. I got the video. I was running around the Barclays with shout out to Danny Jacobs, the Miracle Man, Brownsville nigga, real nigga, man. I was there. When he ran down on Charlo and them, that's why I'd be like, please debunk me. I was right there. You niggas is pussy. Straight up and down. You niggas is pussy. Yo, Danny Jacobs was for Dolo Solo. You niggas was making the scene, and Danny caught you niggas lacking and ran down on you like, what are we doing here? That's when Danny told me. I was right there. When Danny said, yo, you ain't even touching the M yet. Because that's when Danny Jacobs had signed with Matchroom. And Eddie Hearns, he got the bag. So he was fronting. He was up. He said, yo, you ain't even touching the M yet. You fighting for M's? I'm fighting for M's. Charlo was done. Charlo said, yo, ain't not yet. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. Well, I was running around the Barclays with Danny Jacobs that night, man. I was right there. That's how these niggas know me, man. You niggas is pussy. Straight up and down. You niggas hide behind niggas on this internet. You hide behind executives. A lot of niggas move real funny style. In this industry, in this industry shit, they move funny style. I will tell these niggas to their face, they know that. And the Charlo brothers, y'all know me. I was in Texas, in Dallas, and ran down on y'all niggas for Dolo. That's why I say y'all niggas is pussy. Because I got your wallet back. When you niggas was scared at the Brooklyn Marriott and you dropped your wallet and them Brooklyn niggas took your shit, I got that back. I ran down on them niggas like, yo, that's my man shit. And then we returned the wallet back to you the next day at the fights. But then when I came to Texas and I asked you to take a picture with my wife, you tried to get stupid. And I guess you thought I was a sucker or something. But then when you seen I chased you damn near through the parking lot, you know, you switched up. You switched up, niggas. Listen, I don't give a fuck what your record is. I'm a man, nigga. Like I don't care what your record is. Like, see, that's where these niggas get shit confused, right? These dudes be thinking everybody's like them. Like, no, I'm a man at the end of the day, bro. You're not gonna disrespect me. You're not. You're not. Like these dudes be thinking they could talk to you any type of way, but because they used to dealing with bitches. And see, a real man doesn't roll that way, man.
So that's what I was trying to say. It's like this nigga called me a pussy, a weirdo, and everything else. I said, nigga, you behind that motherfucking computer though, nigga. Like he said, he gonna pull up on. If he see me on the panel, he gonna pull up. I said, I want him to, nigga, because you know, having jokes is my thing. But if you see me in real life, we could get it on if that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know that. I had a dude do that to me, right? I had a dude do that to me on the internet. And I had to block him, right? I blocked him because I said, yo, I'm going to catch you at a fight and just be about that. When we had a fight and I see you at the fight, just be about that. Because I'm going to be about everything that you thought I was about when you was commenting and at me, right? Yeah. So this one particular guy, I knew I was going to catch him and I caught him, right?
Oh, shit.
I caught him, right? And when I caught him, he seen how the people was receiving me, right? And he better be glad that I have grown and I'm not the same old shy, right? Because I could have really got him fucked up, man. I could have, like, if I would have looked at him kind of awkward, like, yo, you want to do something?
he would have got pounced out, man. Cause I'm Black Tarzan, man. I had all the orangutans and the gorillas and the wild hyenas. All of them was around me, but I speak their language. And if I would have got to chatting and saying something, it would have got ugly up in there, man. But this is a guy that did what you basically said. He called me out my name. He said I was
Yeah.
pussy. I was all these. Nigga, I never been a pussy, nigga.
Never.
Never been a pussy, man. I'll fight, nigga. Like, if you know anything about me, yo, the one time I never fought, that was the worst ass whooping I ever got in my life. And I always remember that. When I ran from the park and left my cousin back in the day to go home and be like, oh, they fight. Yo, my aunt, I got my ass, I don't know how many times. I never ran from a fight again in my life. Never. Never. So if you want to fight me, that's all you gotta let me know. And I will gladly put my foot in your ass. Gladly break you off. Shout out to Joe Dini. Like Joe Dini said, he was looking for trouble. And I gave him what he was looking for.
Exactly.
Well, go ahead, Chris. We kicking it tonight, man.
I'm just saying, man. Like it kind of remind me of Blue Titan and WCS, how he was calling them all those names, calling him a sissy and all this other shit. Nigga,
WCS is a killer, man. That dude is a fucking killer. Yo, my brother loves him, right? When I introduced my brother and them to WCS, my brother fell in love with him because he knows WCS is a killer. He knows he's a military mason. You know what I'm saying? He loves WCS, man. Yeah, look, ask WCS about this, right? WCS will tell you, look, we connected, man. So we was in Newark, right? And WCS is my guy, right?
Uh-huh.
It was one of the fight. Matter of fact, it was this fight card right here. Look, let me show the receipts before I'm not gonna show the whole video. Because I don't want people to think I'm on here just making up stories, right? It was this fight week right here, right? It was this fight week right here. Look, I'm gonna just show a little bit of it. I ain't gonna show the whole thing, right? Watch this video real quick.
Yo, Zaga, Slime Master.
Yo, man, shout out to Sauce Talk, man. We in books and shit now.
Oh, man, what's that feeling like, man? First press conference, you walking out, the people are noticing you, saying, yo, he's in that book. He's in that book, man. What's that feeling like, man?
You know, it feels good, man. You know, I just really want to get it going for this fight, man. Get it out the way, you know?
Yeah, definitely, man. But, yo, just describe that first press conference, 2 days out. You was on the main stage,
Y'all see WCS in the footage right there, right? Mobbing and moving with us, right? It was that week right there. Shout out to Jihad, man. That was a good feeling for me, man. To see my nephew was in the book. And we was, we was coming out the VIP entrance. A lot of you niggas never been there. You don't know about that, man. Respectfully, right? So we was sliding out, and the lady went crazy. One of the ladies that work at the Prudential Center, she said, "Oh my God, you in that book?" That's why we took the books. We bought them up. She's like, "Oh my God, you in that book? You in that book?" And we took the books. I got the video. I showed her. I said, "Yo, can you say that again on the video?" And she said, "Yeah, he's in this book right here, right?" But that particular time, right? WCS wanted to get some authentic Jamaican food, right? Yeah, we was in the hood. Ask WCS to tell you. Yeah, we was in the hood, man. We was in the hood, right? We want to got some. Shout out to our peoples, man. Real Jamaican food. We didn't go to no restaurant. We know real people. They catered. We was in the hood. Real Jamaican jerk, chicken wagwan, right? Stewed peas and chicken, all that good stuff. Rice and peas. Red snapper, eating good. Look, that food was so good, right? I was staying at the hotel, but I was going back and forth because Newark was only like an hour away. So I took my food home. I ate good. I was like, yo, I'm bringing some of this home. Because I think that might have been like Thursday or whatever. The fight weeks be long, man. But shout out to WCS. And my brother loves WCS because he be like, yo, man, WCS is a military killer, man. Yo, respectfully, man, WCS would have killed that guy, man. I know that guy too, man. Yeah, I've been around that guy, man. The guy you was talking about. I'm not going to say his name.
I agree, both of you
but
guys.
I seen him, right? Yo, listen, man. WCS is he's no slouch, bro. Yo, listen, hand to hand combat. Yo, WCS would have broke him down, bro. I'm telling you, this dude is a real military guy. He's a killer. He would have broke that dude down. That dude, look, respectfully, and I say this respectfully, that dude is the village people that he was talking about. You know the village people. It's fun to stay at the YMC. Come on, that's the type of dude he is. You talking about a dude like that with a real killer, man. WCS is a killer, man. Respectfully, man. Dude is the village people. I don't know if WCS wants me to share this, but I'm gonna share it, right? We was at the Stewart Hotel, and another content creator, I'm not gonna say who the content creator is, but he had an issue with WCS. I didn't know. I was unaware of this. And when we stay at the Stewart Hotel, shout out to my boy Andrew, takes care of us. We eat for free. We get these food vouchers, right? WCS will tell you this. You can go downstairs to this 5-star restaurant. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You get the food vouchers. You can get whatever. You get all kind of bowls and salmons and everything. So we're in there kicking it and eating. And this particular content creator came in there, right? And unbeknownst to me, I'm cool with everybody. I said what's up to him, but he was like kind of weird, right? I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with dude? Like, why he acting like, it's an issue or something? And then, WCS told me, like, yeah, man, I was gonna fuck him up. I said, I can tell his energy was off. He was scared. I was like, yo, you know when you know a nigga's scared, right? And I was like, yo, no wonder. I was like, okay, I understand that. Because he was like real scared. He was like fidgety. I'm like, damn, why he acting like that? And then, he had an issue with WCS. But that's what I try to tell you. A lot of these guys, they be extra tough until you catch them. And then when you catch them, they be a different energy, man.
Yeah.
If they be a different energy. And I'm not even going to expose this guy, man. But this is one of those real tough guys on the internet. One of these huff and puff type of guys. If you go in this chat and you say something that he don't agree with, he just turns up. Like he's one of those type of guys. He'll threaten to kill you. Y'all bust my gun. He didn't want to bust his gun that day. Maybe he didn't have it on him, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't have it on him. But on his internet, man, he be ready to bust his gun, man. But that day, I don't know. Maybe he must have left it. It must have been in the car or something. But he didn't want to do nothing, man. I was like, damn, what the fuck was that about? And WCS was like, yeah, I was going to fuck him up. I was like, yeah, I know. I could tell. His energy. He told me. He basically told me in so many words, man.
Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny, man.
Or WCS is a cool dude, man. I'm saying he's a certified killer, man. He reminds me of my cousin. My cousin's a military dude, man. He's a killer, man. They be mad calm, man. Like, if you notice, like, real killers, right?
Uh-huh.
Guys that really put that pain in. That's how they move, man. They be mad easy, right? They don't get riled up, right? That's like my cousin, man. My cousin's military. Certified. He got kills, man. He's official. He's mad, quiet, low key. He's not gonna make no type of moves or a scene, but he will snap your neck. If it goes there, he's John Rambo, bro. He's gonna break you down quick. And you're like, oh, what the fuck? You're gonna be fucked up. Like, damn, bro, why'd you do that? And then he's gonna turn into Bishop from Juice. He's gonna say he made a move, right? Like, no, we did. Why did you do that? He's gonna be like, yo, he made a move. Like, yo, cuz you didn't have to do it like that. Why did you do that? He's like, nah, you made a move. Like, cuz, man, you need to stay in the house, man. Just stay in the house, man. Stay in the house. You don't need to be outside, man. Stay in the house, man. But go ahead, Chris, man. We kicking it tonight, man. It's Friday night, man. We just kicking it, man.
Talking about when I first came out here, Sauce in Las Vegas, man, I used to get upset, right? Because I used to, the man had to go to the club to pay $10, man. But my best friend at the time, man, she knew a whole bunch of security people because she was like she was an older woman, so she knew everybody. So I got into like the best clubs, man. I used to love those days, but
Yeah, Vegas is
ain't
nice,
that
man.
ain't like that no more.
Man, Vegas is nice, man. Listen. I've been back to Vegas a couple times, but I relapsed in Vegas that time when me and Marley was down there, right? But now I got a close to almost 2 years of not drinking. But when me and Marley was down there, man, listen out, man. Vegas, you got to be real strong to be in
Yeah.
Vegas, man. Liquor stores stay open all night. Liquor stores be open all night. Yeah, you can walk in anywhere and get a bottle of liquor.
Yep, you sure
It's
can.
it's crazy. I'm telling you, I know. And I was on East Coast time, man. Yo, me and Marley was on the top floors, right, for the bubble, but we wasn't locked in the bubble, so we was able to move and groove. Yo, Marley was 10 years old at the time. Yo, Marley was crashing out, going to sleep. Yo, I had a 600 Benz, Chris.
Damn.
Big 600 with the big wheels on it. I'm in Vegas. I was making sure my nephew was all right. We're staying at the MGM Grand. I was killing Vegas, man. I was killing it, man. I was outside. What they talk about outside? Yo, Fremont and all that. What was Fremont Street? Back to the
Yep.
Future and all that. I was killing it, man. I was killing it, man.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
party all night too.
yeah,
You ain't lying.
listen, I was on East Coast time, man. So, I get up at 5 in the morning. So if I get up at 5 in the morning, East Coast time, that's 2 o'clock over there. That's 2 o'clock. Man, I was out. Yo, 2 o'clock Vegas. The strip is live. Everywhere is live. I had a
Yeah.
600. I had a 600 bands, man. I was moving and
Damn.
grooving, losing my mind out there, man. I was chilling, but I was having a good time. I
Oh,
told you, listen, the shorties, right? I remember I went to the I was up there by the Stratosphere. I had my shit double parked with the hazards bumping, right? Yo, the shorty, I was out there. I had on all red. The chicks from California, they must have been some blood chicks, cause they came. Yeah, they had to give it up to me. They thought I was pimping. Shorty said, "Swoop, whoop," right? She gave it up to me, right? So I howled out. I was like, "Nah, baby, I ain't blood. I'm from New York." They had to give it up to me. They was giving it up to me. I was out there. I had the big boy, man. I had the big boy on right there on the curb, double park, moving and grooving, man. I was bumping LL Cool J. I need us around the way, around the way. I was out there on the strip, fronting on niggas like
that's
this
what I was
in
about to
Vegas.
ask you. What did you play? I know you was bumping. I
Yeah,
know your
yeah, around the way, girl. I had the LL shit bumping. I need me around the way, girl. Right there on the strip, fronting, man. Dolo, solo, man. Molly was in the room, knocked out, sleep, right? Yo, man, I love Vegas, man. Like,
man.
listen, if you got vices, though, I'm telling you, Vegas is not the city for you, bro. It's not, man. It's not, man. It's so much temptations in Vegas, man.
You ain't
So much
lying.
temptations, man. It's like it's crazy, man. But the last time I went, I stayed strong. But that time right there, oh man, forget about it, man. Forget about it. And then when I got with my man Joe Dini, it was a wrap. It was once I got with Joe Dini, and I got Joe. Listen, Joe Dini likes his bottles of wine. Joe Dini had his bottle of wine, right? I had the Dom P with the Remy. I had y'all, man. Yo, listen, man. We was turned up, man. We was turned. Yo, when I flew back home, we flew back home Sunday. I think I was so twisted on the plane, bro. I was like, listen, I was twisted, Chris, twisted. Because after Jihad won, the bubble opened up. That's what you see in this video right here. Look, this video right here is when the bubble's open. This is when the bubble's open. And I was kicking it with Richard Cole, me, all of that, man. I was twisted though, man. We had the illest night after the fight. Because after the fight, the bubble was open. But before the fights, everything is like locked up. Where the fighters is at is locked up. But afterwards, look, here's the proof, the receipts.
Yes, and then they can explain. But then, being loyal, God always bless people who are very loyal.
Yes. Salute, man. Once again, man, this is Jackal Fitness with the champ, Richard Comey. Havoc in the building as always.
We are in the hurt business.
Hey, you know the vibes, man. Thank you, Richard. Yo, congratulations. Bless.
Yeah, that was Richard Coleman. That was right there after the fights. That's the MGM Grand. The bubble was open. We was all partying and chill. Well, not Richard wasn't partying. Shout out to Richard. Couldn't stand to do it. I was partying. I was turned up, man. I was turned up. Me and Joe Didi was turned up. Joe Didi was hating, right? I'm gonna tell you why Joe Didi was hating, right? This is my guy. He knows I always kill him about this. Joe Didi's room was on that other side. His shit was overlooking, like Chris, you said it. You know the MGM Grand. His room was overlooking the airport. He was watching the planes land and come in. Me and Marley, we had this strip. So we had this strip. So then me and Joe was kicking it. I was like, fucking Joe, come to my room, man. I was like, you could just come to my room, right? So he came to my room, and that's when he was talking shit. He was twisted. He was feeling good. He said, this is supposed to be my room. You took my room, right? he was like, you took my room. Because we were sitting up, the MGM Grand. Shout out to the MGM Grand, one of the best hotels, man.
Yeah.
We were sitting, I had the bar set up, right? So we overlooking the strip, right? And we was just sitting there kicking it. And Joe was drinking his drink of choice. I had mine. And he was like, this is supposed to be my room, right? He was like, this is my room. You took my room. I got to talk to music. This was supposed to be my room. I was like, Joe, what are you talking about? Everybody's name is on the shit. I said, you're over there. You're the coach. I was like, I can't go. Well, I'm allowed in the bubble, but I was like, I had to be out here. So if you guys needed something, I could move around and get it to you guys. Because once you go on the bubble side, you're locked in. You can't come out. He was like, no, this was supposed to be my room. This was my room. Like, dog, no, you looking at the airport. You don't get to look at the strip. Man, we had me and Marley was chilling, man. Chilling, man, overlooking the strip, man. Chris, I was running down on the strip all night, man. Because how our room was set up, the bridges. Because you live out there, Chris, so you know what I'm talking about. The overpasses. Man, I was seeing all of that. I was like, I was running down there. I was chilling on the overpasses. I was like, that's my room right there. I'm right there, baby. I was like, this is a hop, skip, and a jump, baby. I'm right there, baby. What you trying to do? I said, what you trying to do, baby? You know what I'm saying? He was out there having a good time, though, man. Shout out to Vegas, man. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. If you know, you know. And some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all don't know because y'all don't go, man. Y'all don't go, man. Go ahead, Chris. We just kicking it on this Friday night. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask you something too, Sauce. When I remember hearing you when we was talking about the King Arthur and the Benaby fight, and you said you went to the King Arthur fight, and you said he hit that man so hard. And I wanted to ask you because you just said like about Wilder. How hard did he hit?
Yo, listen, Wilder, for his size, you see it. Wilder got chicken legs, man. Skinny legs, man. Slim dude too. He's not really like when you look at heavyweights. Wilder, he looked more like a small forward basketball player. He's not built like a real heavyweight. He's not big, but his right hand. That right hand was like, when listen, I was there. I was at the Barclays for a lot of his shits. But one of the most memorable joints, and I swear, is two that stick out. Dominic Brazil and Ben Stavern. When he hit Dominic Brazil with that right hand, that shit was, listen. Yo, Wilder, yo, he's blessed, man. God blessed that man with power in that right hand. His right hand was just, yo, it was different, bro. It just like he had Thor's hammer, man. But that was his gift and his curse, because that's what fucked him up. That's why he always relied on that. He never got his skills together.
Okay.
He never got his skills together. Had he got his skills set together, Wilder probably would have been unbeatable. Because that right hand was just that devastating, man. That right hand. When he catch you with that right hand, that's why I said another dude, the Gypsy Kid, Tyson Fury's blessed too. He's the only dude I ever seen get up from it, man, multiple times.
Yep.
Multiple times. But Wilder, by far, hardest hit I seen, yo. And what's name is a close second. That motherfucking Muslim Russian King Arthur, man, that nigga got loaded. He talk about loaded gloves. He got something in his shits, man. Yeah, when he hit Joe Smith, right?
There you go.
Yo, when he hit Joe Smith at the hula thing, I was on the floor. Yo, it sounded like he busted him upside his head with an air condition. You ever hear like air conditions? See, I work many different places. When you toss like an air condition or something out of a window, or you tossing that shit into a truck or something, and how that shit hits the ground, that collision, that clash, yeah, that's how it sounded when he hit Joe Smith. It sounded like he busted him upside his head with something, bro.
Damn.
It was like an explosion, bro. Like, dude his. I'm telling you, that's why I bivel, right? A lot of people are mad at that outcome. I'm like, nah, that nigga hits hard, bro. Even if you block that shit, you're feeling it. So, Bivol was feeling all that shit, man. That's why Bivol didn't really want to bang out with him, bro. Because them shots was hard, man. But go ahead, Chris, you got it, man. We kicking it. It's 5 of y'all in here. Hit the like button, man. If any of you guys have a question, feel free to drop it in the chat, man. We just chopping it up.
Man, we here.
Yeah, we here. Drop it in the chat.
I wanted to ask you, did they cancel the fight with Tank and Roach?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
That's a rumor.
I think they're looking for some funds. Maybe some of these guys could donate their super chats, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tank wasn't coming out, man. Tank is a real hip hop artist. You know how hip hop artists get down. That's how Tank is getting down, man. They put his name on the flyer, and they ain't have all his money, man.
Tank said no.
Yeah, Tank wanted his money, man. They ain't have all his money, man. You know?
Man, that's funny.
I was watching Blue Blood today, right? Yo, Blue Blood is funny. When people go over there and get at him,
I watched them too. I watched that too.
Some dude got at him, right? I might make a video out of that, but you know what? I'll be falling back from him because I'm not gonna say it's him, right? I'm not gonna say it's him. But when I was doing like the 7-Eleven promotions and all that, they reported my channel, bro. They reported my channel. I don't know who it was. They reported my channel though. When I was doing 7-Eleven promotions, I used to go to the 7-Elevens and I was just doing comedy. That's comedy skit. Yeah, they reported my channel, man. They did. They was going hard in the paint, man. That's how I try to say. Yeah, these content creator dudes, they ain't really like that, bro. These niggas, I listen. I know off the rip, man. All these dudes that be talking all that rah gangster shit, you niggas is nothing like that, man. You be on YouTube dropping dimes, man. So I could just imagine how y'all was allegedly if y'all was in the streets. Because, all these dudes on the internet go, I was the street dude. I was in the streets. No, you wasn't, man. You probably didn't ever cross the streets. you wasn't in the streets. Knock it off, man. You don't carry it like that, bro. And I'm not even glorifying the streets. Because if you see how I carry it, Chris, I'll be in the gyms.
You be in motion, man. You be in motion.
We're working with the youth. I try to keep them away from that shit. I don't glorify that shit because that shit is nothing to glorify. But these guys be on here, they be like, yo, I was in the streets. I was no, you wasn't, man. You be telling, man. You be telling, man. You be on the internet telling, man. You be reporting people's channel because they did it to WCS, man. Yo, and WCS, because see, WCS is nice at that shit, man. With putting the P file and all that shit. Yo, listen, WCS is the best of the best of them, man. That's why
I
I tell
agree,
you
man.
this internet shit is rigged because you guys are like guys that do that shit. But when it comes to WCS, y'all are trying to front. When WCS takes his time out and puts his thumbnails and the P files and all that shit together, these dudes can't fuck with him, bro. But this is the shit that's why you see I always say with my shit, man. It's cool when they do it, right? I be like, it's cool when they do it, right?
Yeah.
Yo, why when my man WCS does it, it's not cool. But you let that old R. Kelly nigga do it, right? You know that old tough that tough rapist, allegedly. Don't report my channel. I'm just I see paperwork on you, brother. You got a problem, man. You try to take pussy. Like I don't that's what your file reads, right? You was one of those type of guys. You're a creep, right? But him, right? They like his shit, right? It's cool when they do it. Why would my man, WCS does the same shit, but better than him.
Yeah.
Way better. But they like his old creepy shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the internet, man. A lot of creeps on this motherfucker, man. A lot. Man.
I did want to give you your flowers again, though, Sauce. I remember you talking about Gary Russell and his brothers. They'll pull up at gyms.
Yeah,
And I remember his older brother or his younger brother. That'd be his younger brother, Antoine. Wait, damn it, can't say his middle name. Yeah, his middle brother said, "Yeah, we pull up, but it'd be like ghost town around that."
They get down, man. They can fight, man. Yo, shout out to the Russell brothers. Bang Bang Russell Gang. Those is my guys, man. I call them my cousins, man. They are official. They thorough. Rest in peace to their pops, man. They pops was thorough, man. Their father was a fighter. And then he had a hunting injury. Because their father was a heavyweight back in the day. He could fight, man. But he had a hunting injury, and the shotgun went off, and it injured his leg, so he couldn't fight. But he put all his effort into his sons. And look how they came out. They all could kick ass. You see what Gary said? Yeah, they don't. You know why they don't like Gary, right? Because Gary's really like that, man. Gary will fight, man. You see what he told Lamar Roach? Like, yo, after your fight with Tank, win, lose, or draw, yo, me and you can fight. It's whatever.
And then he told Tank, don't say my name, you know better, right?
yo, listen, man. That's why, man, boxing to me is whack, man. See, I know Tank. Tank will probably fight him, but they told Tank not to say nothing, bro. Like they be watering this shit down. That's what they told him. They was like, yo, don't say nothing. We'll take care of Gary. We'll make him look like the angry hater. Don't say nothing. Because he been getting that Tank for years, bro. For years.
Yeah.
Listen, I know Tank really wanted to fight him, man. When he said that they was moving Tank like a fragile Amazon package. I got that. Listen, he said that in Gleason's gym, right? They was, the PBC been trying to sabotage me forever, right? Shout out to my man T-Dog. T-Dog can tell you, right? We covered them. They was at the Gleason's gym. And that's when T took off his he came over to T, and T unlaced his gloves after the media workout, and T took off his gloves, and I had Gary turned up in there, right? Because they came and set up shop by me, right? They came and set up shop by me and my team, right? And Gary was hitting the pads, and it was sounding like gunfire in there. That's how Gary got the quickest hands I seen. And shout out to
he do got fast hands
too. Antoine got quick hands too, like him. Gary Antoine also got him too. But Gary was in there hitting the mitts with rest in peace to his father, man, right? He was hitting the mitts. The pops always used to sit in the cut because he had Remember, he had diabetes. And remember, his leg got amputated. But he
Mm-hmm.
used to always sit in the cut. And Big Gary was in the cut, and they was doing the pad work. The pops was the general, man. He was the alpha. All you heard was Pop say, "All right, now pick it up, stop the bullshit." As soon as he said that, all you heard was Gary was going off on the pads, right? So then after Gary was going off, I see Gary was on it, right? I said, "Yo, man, niggas is I said niggas is scared, right, Gary?" Gary was like, "Indeed." Right? He was like, "Indeed." Because I knew he was talking about tape. I said, "Yo, they moving like fragile Amazon packages." He said, "Indeed, they scared." Right? He been getting that tape. And I know Tank is, Tank a fight, man. But they told Tank, they was like, "Yo, don't say nothing. We'll take care of that." And that's what they did. They got the media. They tried to make my man Gary look like a hater, a disgruntled. Because listen, man, if you don't know this is a true story too. And I fuck with both of them. But Gary, this is a real true story, right? Gary and Bud got real beef, bro.
Yeah, I
They
know.
don't listen, they don't like each other. And it's unfortunate, man. I was trying to like dead that shit, man. Cause both of them are like two of the same type of niggas, man. But some shit happened with them back in the day, right? Gary stole on him, man. Real talk. At the
Remember this story.
at the Olympic facility, right?
I remember this story.
Yeah, he stole on him, man. They fighters, man. You know what I'm saying? And Bud did a video, and Bud was dead ass. Bud said, "I will break his neck," right?
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate because them like two real niggas though, man.
Because I remember Gary talking about he used to fight in the bathroom a lot.
Yeah, now Gary's like that, man. Gary's listen, man. Listen, them two niggas is the same type of niggas, man. Respectfully. They like that, bro. You know how that go. Like a lot of times, Chris, how it is, man. You know what I mean. A lot of times niggas that's like that, that's what they're gonna bump heads, bro. They're gonna bump heads, man. Because they both the same, man. They just from rival tribes. You feel me? Like, but they at the end of the day, if they got that shit off their chest, I guarantee you them niggas will be cool as fuck. Because they the same type of dudes, bro.
Yeah.
They the same type of dudes, man. Like they no nonsense official niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to dead that shit, but I was like, nah, they gotta get that off their chest, man. Cause Buzz still want that get back, man. He stole on Bud, man. Allegedly. It's not even alleged. He stole on him, man.
He was mad, dude.
And Bud never got that back, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have a question for you though, Songs. What do you think? Because I know Gary, I heard it was some. I don't make no excuses for the brother, but he lost to Lomo. So I was thinking, I know he said something about he wanted to get that back. So at 135, what you think about that?
Yeah, you know what's crazy with that Lomo fight, right? Yo, he dropped Lomo in that fight, but they didn't call it a knockdown. If they would have scored that a knockdown, that fight would have been a draw. That fight would have went down as a draw, but Gary lost. He never got to get back with Lomo. And I don't think he'll ever get it back because Lomo's on his way out the game. But man, that was a good fight, man. That was the fight where their scale was fucked up too, man. They had a fucked up scale. And he thought he was on weight, but he was off weight by mad pounds. And he had to do the old school tactic and drop crazy pounds. He did it and made weight, but he was so depleted. But he still went out there. That was a good fight, man. I remember that fight, man. That was a hell of a fight, man.
And I don't think he lost that last fight either, man. I
was there for that, man. That was in Atlantic City. They jerked him, bro. They don't know what it is, man. Gary got a lot of enemies in the game, bro. It's a lot of people don't like him, bro. It is what it is. I speak on it. I don't care. But they don't like him, bro. He made a lot of enemies. He called Floyd Mayweather a bitch and shit. People don't like that, man. And one thing about this game, they hold grudges. It's just like me as a media guy or a YouTuber. You know, a lot of these YouTube content creator niggas, they don't like me because they want to be like me. They're jealous. That's how the same thing with Gary. Like a lot of dudes, they couldn't wait for Gary to fall off and lose.
Yep.
You see, they starved him out. They was only allowing him to fight once a year.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he finally lost that belt, that's when they was able to really freeze him out. They was able to freeze him out. And that's what they did.
Yep.
You know?
I think he beat that man with one hand. That's what I was saying. I'm like, come on, man.
He should have fought Leo Santa Cruz, man. They never gave him the Leo Santa Cruz fight, bro. Never.
He went up though, right? He was keep going up, fight Tank.
Yeah, well then they gave him the Tank, and then Tank damn near killed him. Tank almost killed that nigga, man. Tank did him like Boys in the Hood. He said, "You want to see a dead body?" That nigga was dead. You know what I'm saying? He was lifeless for a second, man. That was a brutal knockout, man. Boxer, I'm telling you, he probably still has headaches. And I'm telling you, when you get knocked out like that, bro, I've been in the gym. I seen guys get knocked out like that, man.
Damn.
In the gym, they don't be the same, bro. When you get knocked, he was knocked out cold, like unconscious. Like you know them type of knockouts where you don't, it just goes black. You don't remember nothing. That's how he was put down.
Yeah,
like he was here, and then he was just in a whole nother round. Like he was just gone. Right? When they got him up, he was like, look, I'm telling you, prime example, Chris. Look at Chris Colbert.
Oh, damn.
Chris Colbert got one of those. When you get knocked out like that, you're not the same, bro. You're not the same because part of you goes. It never comes back. Like, when Ryu did him like that, shout out to my man Rocket. Rocket called him the soft taco. Rocket said he got rolled up like a soft taco. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was on the ropes like this. Look, he was on the ropes like this. Yeah, he was asleep, Yeah, he was like this. Yeah, he was on the ropes like this. Like, you don't get those back, man. That's the same thing that happened to Wilder. That's why listen, man. I don't even want to see. Yeah, I don't even want to see Wilder play. That's why Wilder got put down like that from the dude, man. The Chinese dude, man. Yeah, because Tyson Fury face planted him, man. And he wasn't the same, man. And then the Chinese dude did him dirty.
Oh, you talking about Zane.
Wilder did that old spin move. Like, I hate to see my man get busted up.
You called it though, man. You called that fight, man.
I did, man. I knew it was gonna happen. I've been around this shit my whole life, man. I knew he wasn't gonna be the same no more, man. Sometimes you gotta save people from themselves, man.
Yep. Oh, go ahead. Sorry,
say what you're gonna say.
Like saving somebody, growing up, it always was to me it was Floyd and then Roy Jones. But I felt like Roy Jones, he fought too many times at the end. I mean, I felt like somebody could have saved him because I remember when I was living in Memphis, I said I was happy to see him, right? And I told my mom, I said, "Mom, we go." My mom don't watch boxing, but she was like, "Oh, you want to watch this?" I said, "Yeah, man, he's fast, he quick, he do." And he got knocked out by Glenn Johnson. I think
Glenn Johnson, yeah, man. When he started getting knocked out, man, he was getting put down, man, because he didn't have it no more, bro. It was sad. That was sad too, man. I hate to see ill guys start getting beat down like that, bro. Yeah, I hate that. We see that with B-Hop, man. Remember Joe Smith knocked him out the fucking ring, man. I seen Rockman. Remember when I seen Rockman got put like that? That should be bad, bro. Like when you to that point as a fighter, just hang it up, man. Hang it up, man. It's not good, man. It's not, man. It's
Yeah.
not good, man. Cause but you know what it is? That's why you need real people on your team, bro. You need real people that have your best interests at heart. That's gonna be like, nah,
Absolutely.
man. Cause like real fighters, they don't give a fuck. Like Wild, you see, Wilder's like he's a fighter. He don't care. He wants to get put out like that. But you gotta save him from that. Like, nah, bro. It ain't even with
Right.
it. But niggas be having so many yes men around them, like, oh hey, champ, go. No, damn one nigga gonna get hurt, man. He gonna get killed, man. What you
Yep.
mean? Oh, champ, you got it, champ. Like, no, he don't. No, he don't. You've been in the gym with him and seen him getting touched up and sparring. Like, yo, when guys get put down like that, Chris, right? Listen, yo, real talk, man. Right? These guys do that shit, bro. They're in the gym with him. He probably was getting beat up like that and sparring, bro. Just right, I'm telling you. Yo, I'm telling you. That's how when you see me, right? And I be speaking about jihad and different fighters that I know, I'd be like, nah, he gonna go out there and fuck something up. Cause I be around it. I see it. I'm like, nah, this nigga sharp, bro. You watch. When it's time to go to work, somebody's in trouble. Cause I see it. I see it, man. I was like, yo, that's why you just brought up Wilder, right? I was like, yo, Wilder's gonna get fucked up. And I wasn't even in the gym with him. I could tell off of his workout videos, the shit that he was doing with Malik Scott when they was doing all that bullshit. I was like, oh yeah, he's about to get beat up. I was like, yo, I was looking at that shit. Right? I was like, nah. I was like, yo, these niggas is playing, man. He's about to get beat up, man. Like, what the fuck is he doing, man? And look, yo, Chris, all of that shit that he did in them videos, the spin moves and all that shit. What did he do in the fight? He did that dumbass Michael Jackson spin move and got his head taken off, man.
Yep.
Like, come on, man. That shit is crazy, man. And I hate to see Wild. I'm still mad about that shit, man.
I'm with you.
I'm still mad about that shit, bro. Word, because like, yo, that's the shit that they're gonna throw in his face, bro. They're not gonna throw none of his glory when he was decapitating shit. They're gonna show all them shits, like when he did the spin move and they got his head popped off. Like, come on, man. I hate that shit, bro. I hate
but you
that
did
shit.
show betrayal though, Sauce. You did show that, man, and you know a lot of people ain't gonna show that. You did show that when Scott went over to the other corner, was hugging Zane like he was his fighter. Man, that was totally wrong, man.
Yo, man, that's why I couldn't be on that team. Yo, listen, man, me and that nigga would have had it on in the locker room, bro. Yeah, it would have been up, right? I wouldn't have did nothing, like, in front of the cameras and all that shit. But we got in the locker room, man, y'all would have got all in that nigga's ass. Not the way he wanted either. We know about you, Malik. No Diddy. Not like that. Man, listen, bro. Yo, that shit was just, man, that's really what pissed me off too. Like, man, your man fell. What the fuck are you doing over there? Go check on your man. Like, why are you even over here? Pick your man up, man. Like, that shit was, look, man. But that's the type of niggas Wilder had around him, man. He had the wrong type of niggas around him, man. He had mad niggas around him that wanted to see him get beat up like that. And truth be told, remember he beat Malik Scott up, so Malik probably had that in the back of his mind, like, I want to see that nigga get his head whooped.
I bet.
Word. You gotta think about that, man. Cause look, since you brought it up, Derrick James did EJ like that, man.
Sure did.
Derrick did EJ like that, man. That's why EJ didn't really pay him alleged. We gotta say alleged. I don't know, cause EJ knew. He's like, this nigga let me get beat up like that, man.
Yep, sure did.
Word. You let him get beat up, man. You should have stopped that fight a long time ago. You let that nigga go in there and just get the shit beat out of him, man.
Yep. Let him come to Vegas and run in the hot heat like that. That was crazy right there, man.
Yeah, that shit, man. That ass whooping still on that nigga, man. I'm telling you, bro, beat downs like that, and them 8 ounce, 10 ounce gloves, them shits don't come off of you, man.
You
That
think you be
motherfucker.
still having flashbacks, Sauce?
Yeah, he needs to just chill, bro. He needs to just stay doing what he do. Go to the clubs, do your club appearances, my nigga. Pop out of the club. Just do that, man. Do that, man. Go up in the club, recite some lyrics for Big XL the plug or young Yellow
Oh,
Beezy, and do your thing, man.
they still
I think
kissing that. He still be trying to kiss him on the cheek, man. That's crazy, man.
Ease man. That was his lover. I mean his brother. My bad. Don't, my bad. I meant to say his brother. Don't run back and say he said it was his lover. No, that's his brother, man.
That's crazy.
Remember, he said that take the L out of lover, it's over. Some shit.
Yeah,
Remember,
that's what he said.
he said some shit like I don't know, man. Take the L out of lover. Are you all right? That's a boy. What my man said the next Friday. I'm a boy, David. You know I'm a boy. That's a boy. They gonna be mad at me. Fuck Sauce, man. Fuck that guy Sauce. Him and CW was over there talking shit. They was talking shit about EJ. Shaw's still talking shit about EJ. Fuck him. Man, it's just comedy. It's just comedy.
That's it.
It's just comedy, man. Motherfuckers don't be having a sense of humor no more. CW, but look, it's cool when they do it, right?
Yeah,
Listen, it was cool when I was mad. I couldn't go to the gyms and all of that. I had to eat all of that, man. Now that I'm up and I have a couple of jokes, it's not fair. It's not fair. I got a couple of jokes too, man. But CW, listen, we've been on for 2 hours, man. We rocking and rolling. I'm gonna let you close this out, man. I just wanted to come on and show that I can stay on for 2 hours and kick it on a late night.
It's a fire live, man. I just want to say thank you for letting me come on your panel.
I appreciate you being on, brother. You are official. You do so much for my brand. You got my brand looking like this right here. I got good microphones. You see, they didn't even want to comment. I try to ask them, how am I looking? What is the setup looking like? How am I sounding? I remember when I used to first come on, I had shitty equipment because they used to always talk about my equipment. They don't do it no more, man. I got a state-of-the-art microphone. I got a nice setup in here at my desk. I got a nice little desk now. I like to go live at the crib like this, But a lot of times when I go live, everybody's asleep now, so I could do it.
Yeah, tell Brownie I said what's up as well.
Yeah, Brownie's right here. Brownie's about to go in the cage. He's right here at the feet sleeping. He thinks he's slick. He's trying to. I'm surprised you don't hear him snoring. He's right here at my feet.
I heard him.
Yeah. He's right here at my feet. He thinks he's gonna stay in here. Like, no, nigga, you about to go right in the cage. I'm about to wake your ass up and bring you right in your cage. Yeah, that nigga thinks he tried to pull a slick one. Like, dogs be having human in them too. He did the human move. If I crash out, he'll probably just let me poly out here all night. I won't have to go in my cage. No, nigga, you go to your cage. You go to your cage, nigga. You going right in your cage. He's rest in peace to Zeus, man. Zeus would have been right in the cage, man. Brownie, on the other hand, see, Coach Reed ruined him, man. Coach Reed had him sleeping in the bed, man. That's what he thought. Like, no, dog, you don't sleep in the bed. But he thought he was in the bed. Like, no, I'm in the room, I'm in the bed. And then I told you he got stupid. He started trying to mark the bed in the room in the territory. I was like, nah, bro.
Yeah, that ain't good. Bro. You right.
Nah, I know. But it's like my uncle said, boy dogs is gonna do that type of shit.
Okay.
Like boy dogs do that because they males. So they trying to mark up their territory.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they marking up their territory. And that's all he was trying to do. But I had to kick him in his ass. I had to fuck him up. Like, you know, shit, you don't do that. Go piss in your fucking cage, nigga. That's your shit, nigga. Go piss and shit in there. You trying to piss and shit in these rooms? Like, nigga, this ain't your territory. You know, what the fuck is wrong with you? But he's in here right now. I wish I could put the camera on him. He's literally at my feet, like snoring.
Yeah.
Snoring. But close this out, Chris. Appreciate you being over here, good brother.
This is the Sauce Experience, and thank you for the insight, Sauce, man. You know you my brother from another mother, man.
Yeah,
and
my brother, man.
And keep doing your thing, my brother. So have a good night.
You too.
And you know, keep putting out that hot sauce.
Of course. Yo, we gonna close with the Vegas footage, man. I want y'all to see the Vegas footage, man. Listen, I don't know how many of y'all can ever say this, right? Yeah, I was riding up and down Las Vegas Strip with who? James Prince, aka Uncle Jay. He's a fact, man. I have the receipts to show it.
I'm with Uncle Jay. You see, yo, look. That's Uncle Jay right there. We throw our J's out. Ooh, we throw our J's out. Uncle Jay. You see who's driving? The general. The captain of the ship. Uncle Jay.
Great video. Let's go.
You know the vibes. Yo, what I told Mo, he's getting the knockouts, right? He's getting the knockouts tonight. Yeah, hard. That's right, man. You know the vibes.
Yo, this is the real Mr. ESPN right here. You know the vibes. Yes.
Yes. We're missing a few members, but you already know Team Stay Strong.
Yeah.
Shout out my man Jackal.
Yes.
Big Apex in New York. It's my son right here.
Yes. Screw you. Yo, victory. It's a celebration, bitches. You know the vibes. Yeah. Yo, we in Vegas. Vegas. Yeah. Uncle Jay, cousin Mike.
Uncle Jay, cousin Mike.
You know the vibes.
Shout out ESPN, shout out Top Rank, shout out Alvina.
That's
shout
right.
out all my supporters, everybody, man. I love all y'all, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Screw you. Yeah. Look at the team. The team. Chris, work, body. Nice, good body shot. Body shot, Chris. Good body shot.
Yes, man. Good body shot. But shout out to my good brother CW, man. This is the Sauce Experience. The news by Shanewz, featuring my brother CW. But hey, what do we know? Got him. You know, you do have what? Options.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand.
Like, subscribe and hit that bell.
This is your boy Jamel Simplified Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplified, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Taylor. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.